Good morning, everybody. I was just sitting out here. I hadn't even made my coffee yet, but just got the kids on the bus a little while ago. And I just wanted to share my view. I love it in the mornings when the sun's first coming up and it's kind of misty because it's so stinking humid here. In a little while it's going to be, they said it's going to be 93 but feel like 100. Yay. So that makes being productive in the afternoons a little harder because my craft room only has a little window unit, and it's working itself to death, I think. Sorry for the background noise, the pool filter, and excuse all of our junk everywhere. And no, those aren't just beer cans laying there, those are actually tiki torches. So just so you know, my husband makes them out of the old beer bottles, cans. But anyway, and we had a storm, and look at all the leaves in the bottom of the pool. This is why he hates my tree. But here's my beautiful tree, and he's never going to cut it down, so because it provides the perfect shade for the playground, which needs to be cleaned up. This is what happens when you have 4 and 5-year-olds. Everything has to be pulled out and thrown around, and we pick it up every other day. But we hadn't picked it up this week because we've just been too busy. But this is their little playground. And sometimes I bring the babies out here. And we have a little swing here. And we're still in the process of trying to get everything all cleaned up and deciding what we're going to keep. We got that little thing, which they don't do anything but just roll stuff down it, and then a little playhouse, and over there is the chicken house that doesn't have chickens in it. It has hay, and I think there's a part of it where the cows can go in if they want to. But anyway, I just thought I would share a little bit of our world here. And here's the last bits of my little tomato vines. We got a few tomatoes coming in my pepper plants. We got a bunch of stuff out of our garden, probably the last big haul yesterday. We got okra, and we got apples because we have apple trees back here. That tree right there is a Granny Smith apple tree, so we got a bunch of those off. And the one on the other side of the purple one has I'm not sure if they're not like Red Delicious, but they're like red and green. They're sweeter than the Granny Smith, but I'm not sure exactly what kind they are. And anyway, and here's our inside. There is where my nursery and everything is, but outside is storage where we keep the side by side. And the chickens are covered because we were having a storm and we didn't want them to get wet. So I guess I better go take that off. They're probably still asleep. Those are the little peeps that I got for $1. And over here is the mama and the 2 little bad chickens. Well, one of them is a really bad little chicken. They don't listen. It goes the opposite way than anywhere we tell them. Yesterday they got to have sliced up apples because of the ones that the blue jays and everything pecks holes in. So I just cut it around and sliced them up and put them in little tiny chunks. And they loved it, and so did the babies. But anyway, so let's see if everybody, I hear them peeping. Are you awake? Good morning. Good morning, babies. Look at you, y'all knocked your food thing over. It's time to rise and shiny, little chickies. Look at them. A big hot mess is what that is in there. We're going to work on getting them a place where they can get down on the ground soon, because they're finally getting their feathers. They still have a little bit of fuzz on them, you can see. Say good morning, YouTube. Say good morning, YouTube. This little dark brown one is my favorite. She's really sweet. She was eating out of my hand yesterday. That big tall one, she's a little bossy. These two big ones are bossy. But look, you still got a little bit of apples left. But anyway, I've got to get their cage cleaned out now because they have made a mess overnight. Here's a bunch of their nice fresh stuff. But anyway, look, they're trying to learn how to fly. But alright, I will see you ladies in just a little bit. I know. But anyway, we'll go out here and see the other two. We were cutting my elephant ears down yesterday because they keep growing in between my steps. We need to get some mulch and stuff. But as I said, this used to be a workshop and a storage thing. But so we've really got to do a little bit of something. But it's just so stinking hot. It's hard to be out here. By noontime, it is so hot. Good morning. Good morning. I know, I got bread for you. And I got leftover salad for you in the house. Say good morning, YouTube. This is Matilda. And I don't know which one. I think one of the kids named one of these Lorelei, and the other ones, I don't know. They fight over who named what, and I'm like, really? And as you see, we've put some mothballs out to try to keep the snakes at bay. It doesn't always work, but they don't like the smell of them, so every little bit helps. But they're growing fast, those little chickies are. I wish I could put them all together, but the mama hen looks at the new chickens as nest invaders, apparently, because she pecks at them. So they will probably have to have an annex nest over our thing on this side. We're gonna put them over here and then make their roost up there and use that little door there, and we've got something to put over the top. Bless his heart, he works all night, so half the time he works half the day, and then he has to sleep sometime. But anyway, I just wanted to show you. And look up there, see the cows up on the hill? I keep waiting for Laura Ingalls to come running over the hill. I love it out here so much. But I just thought I would give you a little glimpse into something other than the inside of the nursery. And here's the other side of the where he keeps all of his tools and everything we don't want to have to deal with. We're like, go put it over there in the shed. So anyway, but yeah, this is our little homestead, and I love it so much. And we're far back off the road, and those are our neighbors up front, and then we're far back off the road where we don't have to hear things right there, and the mountains and the mist. I just love it. Anyway, I feel very blessed to live here. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I will upload another video soon. I'm in the process. I worked my behind off yesterday. Luckily I have plenty of it, to rearrange the nursery. And I was a hot, sweaty mess yesterday. I was so frustrated because I liked the way it looked before, and you know, change is always change. But I did get a toddler bed to make a little area for my toddlers, since I have so many, and hopefully if Bountiful Baby ever restocks the bodies for the 3-year-old June kit, you know, I'll have her too. So anyway, I may be moving the bassinets out, or out of the camera shot anyway, putting them kind of in the back, and put the babies that are for adoption in the bassinets is I think what I'm gonna do. But who knows what I do. I know I don't. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful Friday and a happy weekend, and we love you, and I appreciate every single one of you that write and or that comment and that watch my videos and that are just so sweet. Y'all are always so sweet to me, and I really appreciate it, and we love you. And as always, strap in for Spencer.